Assalamu alaikum class. I hope you are doing well. Today the topic which I am covering right now is called sulfur and its compound. It belongs to section chemistry and you have to complete your work in that section. Sulfur what sulfur is an element which has atomic number 16. It is the element which is found abundant in the earth crust. It lies under the layer of the earth, 7 layers, and we use sulfur in many different ways. Okay, so in this chapter we will discuss mainly the extraction and the types of the sulfur. First of all, short question answer. What is allotropy? And write down the names of allotropic forms of sulfur. Allotropic is that existence of any of the elements which has more than one or two shapes, means they have different forms. Like as we read before, carbon have three different allotropic forms in nature, that were diamond, graphite, and bulky bodies. Similarly, sulfur has three different forms which are known as sulfur, rhombic sulfur, which is also called alpha sulfur, monoclinic sulfur, which is called beta sulfur, also plastic sulfur, which is also called gamma sulfur. Write down the properties of rhombic sulfur. What are the main properties of rhombic sulfur? It is yellow, pale yellow in color. Its boiling point is 113 degrees centigrade and its density is 2.08 gram per centimeter cube at 20 degrees centigrade. It is insoluble in water. We can't make it soluble in water in normal conditions. Okay. Second is monoclinic sulfur's property. What are the properties of monoclinic sulfur? It is stable between 96 to 119 degrees centigrade. Means if you are in that temperature, it is stable. If you are below that temperature or exceed to this range, the monoclinic sulfur will convert into another form of sulfur. Okay, it will not exist other than this range. It is obtained as dark yellow transparent needle like crystals. That The before one is a pale yellow, this is a dark yellow transparent needle like structures. Its melting point is 119 degrees centigrade. After 119 degrees centigrade, it starts melting and changing. It is insoluble in water too. Write down the properties of plastic sulfur. Plastic sulfur, they are non crystalline form of sulfur. It is unstable form. It does not stay much. It immediately converts itself into another thing. It is soft, sticky, rubber-like material. Plastic sulfurs are used as a plastic materials. This diagram shows the real picture of a sulfur, which is a pale yellowish, dark yellowish substance, which is formed in following uh, shapes. Like rhombic is just like that cubic form, mono is just like a cylindrical form, and again a square cylindrical, and the plastic has the bunch or the bulk of molecules here. This is the only question, long question, which is present in this chapter. You have multiple type of questions in this chapter, but due to the selective issue of syllabus, we have covered only one important question here, and that is sulfur, the extraction of sulfur from the underground earth's surface. How earth's surface contain much amount of sulfur. we have to bore it and we have to just extract it from earth. How we will extract it? I'm sharing the method here. The method which is used for the extraction of sulfur from underground is called Frach process. As you all know the method of boring, you all have seen the procedure that we just follow up in different houses for the boring of water. They start digging by the machines, by the huge amount of electricity. They start digging the land and just make the water level make the digging till the water level has come. So same procedure follow up with this procedure. As we know that sulfur is also present in the layers of the earth. So to get that sulfur we need a process, a particular process that is called Frach process. The deposit of sulfur contain about 60 to 70 native sulfur occur deep below the surface of the earth. 60 to 70% sulfur is present uh, under the earth crust. Steps of extraction are bore about 30 centimeter diameter in directed to the deposit of sulfur. We have to dig uh, the 30 centimeter bore till the bed of the sulfur, and three iron pipes are sink in the bore. Outer pipe is of 20 centimeter diameter. Superheated water, it contains superheated water at 170 degrees centigrade and low atmospheric pressure is forced. As you know that if we use hot water, the sulfur will melt and just come forward, come upward, and we will collect it. Okay. Hot compressed air at the pressure of 15 atmospheric is then forced down at the innermost pipe, which is 5 centimeter. It forms a foam of molten sulfur. Then molten sulfur comes up through the middle pipe. We have three pipes. The outer one has the superheated water. The inner one has the pressure of air, which cause the molten sulfur to come up as it make it a foam. And the middle pipe is a 10 centimeter pipe which is held above the surface of the sulfur deposit, and when the foam of sulfur formed, it collect through the middle pipe and just came out by the process of extraction, and we get 99.5% pure pipe. This is the diagram. You have to draw the diagram with the written work. See this three steps pipe. The last section contain water, superheated water. The middle section contain, the inner section contain the air, hot air, and the sulfur is extracted by the innermost pipe, which is superheated foam substance. Then molten sulfur will be collected in the containers. Okay, you have to complete this work as soon as possible and make your copy check. Kindly complete your work accordingly and do submit your copy on time for checking. Thank you so much.